Hey guys, as we know, the long-awaited movie Warcraft is finally out. Some of you may have seen it. I have seen it, and I want to give a review right now. If you haven't, there are going to be spoilers probably only towards the end of the episode, but if you're a huge Warcraft fan, no need to worry. I think a lot of the lore and the history is already something that you know from playing the games. Now, what was this story based on? I couldn't really find a book of any source. If you know, do let me know, as with anything, in the comments. But I think it's just based on the game as its progress through the years. Huge theme of honor and sacrifice in this movie. Huge. I felt it after I walked out of the cinema. Oh, it was just so powerful. Usually, okay, I have to admit, I kind of teared up. I kind of welled up with tears. But usually I feel it during the movie. This one was so powerful it hit me after the movie. In any case, there was so much humanity in the orcs when they first started. Good idea to start with the orcs as opposed to the humans. And the actor that played Durotan gave it so much humanity. His eyes just made us side the orcs as well, to empathize with them as much as the humans. I love the homages. There was homage to, of course, Stormwind, Ironforge, and Dalaran, which are major cities in the gameplay. And of course, let's not forget the Murloc that was standing right outside of Stormwind as they were heading to Goldshire. Great multiracial casting. The race of elves weren't just like one race in our human terms. So we had even a Chinese elf appear at the end, which is great. And of course, Gul'dan is played by Daniel Wu, an Asian actor as well. There's lots of multiracial casting, and Glenn Close also made an appearance. I won't tell you who she played, just watch on if you haven't to find out. Travis Fimmel as Anduin Lothar, he can act, from being a model long ago, but, I was, pleased to know that he can act, but just him being a little callous with he was sort of like a Jack Sparrow. Maybe he was directed. He was kind of like had that loose energy. I felt was kind of out of place. In fact, if they wanted to show that he had that kind of sense of humor that he had, they should have made him hold back and have bits of it seep out along the way, especially when he wasn't in council or anything. I thought that could have been better done. The baby, of course, from the orcs is, if you didn't know already, Goel, better known as Thrall, who now, well, don't despair too much. I won't tell you what happened in the story so much, but I just want to say at the end of it, don't despair too much, because in current-day Azeroth and Draenor, there was a little bit of a time tunnel, and so he's actually currently now sitting and advising his dad in Draenor. So that's all good to know. Some other things I wanted to know. The Fel. So the Fel energy corrupts people. But I kind of, as a warlock, I use Fel energy all the time. So that's kind of inconsistent because I'm like, does that corrupt my character then? And why hasn't it? Also, the Fel energy is like, who is behind this energy? Like, what force is it? It might be really interesting to explore this, I feel, because now it's just like an unknown sort of thing. And the other thought I had also was, how much was Blizzard Entertainment actually involved in the making of this movie? I mean, they're really great with scripts and, stories and all that. So I was just wondering how much, if anybody knows, how much Blizzard was involved in this movie making process, or if they are just, like, currently just so busy with making Legion. And that's about it. And if any of you are currently playing World of Warcraft, that's where the lore continues. I'm excited to see what all this history that has been made into this first movie becomes in later movies to come. It's really amazing to see things come up and look, real in like real life. Like, especially, for example, like the Dark Portal. It was just amazing to see how huge it was, I think fans would really love this movie and probably would look forward to more movies to come. Then again, fans are very also critical of movies based on things that they play, so I'm sure it's hit or miss for some of you. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. What did you think about Warcraft the movie? And of course, we're all looking forward to Legion, so let's just keep this community alive. Take care. This is DisneyDwayne, also known as Quintrell the Warlock on the Bone Shearer realm. Look me up if you want to. Till the next one, take care.